my name is Nicole. So for those of you who don't know, in this channel you will find everything related to macrame, whether it be step-by-step tutorials or tips and tricks videos. You should be able to get a lot of valuable macrame content here. If you guys do find the content valuable, please give me a thumbs up on this video and hit that subscribe button. So in today's tutorial, we'll be going over a small intricate pattern that I created using only 2 knots, a vertical clove hitch and a horizontal clove hitch knot. If you guys are unsure of how to tie these knots or what these knots look like, then make sure you check out my 50 knots and sennets tutorial that I posted up here. We will also be adding a different colored cord to the piece to give it more character. And using that different colored cord, I created a rainbow-like design. So you can use whatever colored cord you like, but the good thing about this design is you can customize it any way you want once you get used to tying the clove hitch knots. So you can really advance your clove hitch knotting skills by mixing and matching different colored cords together and seeing when to tie which knot to make your own customizable design. So say instead of a rainbow you want to make a heart in the middle, all you have to do is sketch it out on paper and then follow along when tying the knots. This pattern is also versatile in that you can keep it as a small wall hanging if you'd like, for say nursery decor, or you can take the wooden dowel off and you can cut the ends and use it as a coaster. So continuing with the rainbow theme, coming this week on Patreon is another macrame rainbow wall hanging piece using a few more intricate knots. For those of you who don't know, Patreon is an online platform where you can support artists like me, and in turn you get access to exclusive content. So for Bochiknot on Patreon, you would get access to my step-by-step tutorials and step-by-step ebooks that are released once a month on unique and intricate designs and patterns. If you're looking to learn more macrame and looking to advance your skill set by seeing how intricate designs are made, then Bochiknot Macrame on Patreon may be right for you. If you are interested, please check out the link in the video description below. And with that, let's begin. Hi everyone, welcome back. The first step is to take the 900 centimeter cords and attach them one by one onto a wooden dowel using a lark's head knot. Then taking a colored cord, we're going to start making the pattern. So starting with a colored cord that's 100 centimeters long, we're going to start making a row of vertical clove hitch knots, starting from the left side all the way to the right.
Smiling at me as so many times before. I'll never wanna be away, leave you again. You are all I want and more. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio is playing the song. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I
Continue this pattern all the way to the right. Once you're done, we're going to leave both ends as is, and we'll go back to it later at the end. Then repeat the same steps with color cord number 1. Taking another 100 centimeter cord, we will make another row of vertical double half hitch knots across from the left to the right.
Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Baby, how I need the loving of you.
Once that is done, we are now going to take the long 300 centimeter colored number 2 cord, and we're going to start making the rainbow pattern. We're going to do something slightly different here with the taupe colored cord. We're going to only make a single half hitch knot instead of a double half hitch knot. So once you have gotten to the 8th vertical cord, we're going to make a horizontal double half hitch knot. This will form the top part of the rainbow. Repeat this pattern for the next 4 vertical cords. Now go back to making the vertical half hitch knots that we did before we made the horizontal double half hitch knots, all the way to the right. Now taking that same working cord, we're going to turn it back around and start making a row of half hitch knots back the other way. Then starting with this next cord, we're going to make a row of horizontal double half hitch knots again. Once you get back to the left side, for the last 5 cords, we're going to make a row of 5 vertical half hitch knots again. Then we're going to continue back the other way with the working cord, and then along the way we're going to make some horizontal double half hitch knots again. So make sure you follow along to see when you'll start making the double half hitch knots again with the vertical cords. So starting with the 4th cord, we're going to make 4 double half hitch knots again. Now we're going to make 4 vertical half hitch knots and then 4 horizontal double half hitch knots with the vertical cord. Keep following along and make 1 row at a time until you have formed the rainbow. Once you're done, we're going to turn the working cord back around one more time with a full row of vertical half hitch knots. Then taking another 100 centimeter cord of color 1, we're going to start making a row of double half hitch knots vertically across from left to right. This time we're going to tuck that end that we had used up above from the working cord while we make the double half hitch knots. Then using the last 100 centimeter cord of color number 2, we're going to repeat that same pattern and make a row of vertical double half hitch knots across from left to right. The very last step is to clean up the sides and tuck the ends in the back. For the color cord that's dangling there vertically, we're going to cut that off. And then we're going to turn the pattern around and we're going to tuck the side cords through the loops in the back. So using a crochet hook, I'm going to start tucking in the ends through the loops. All you have to do is tuck it through 2 loops beside the cord, and then you can cut the rest off. Repeat the same steps for the remaining cords on the side. So once all the cords are tucked in the back, we're going to turn it back around and we're going to cut the bottom fringe part so that they're all the same length if you are leaving this as a mini wall hanging. If you're going to use this as a coaster, all you have to do is pull the wooden dowel out, and then you will have fringe at the top and at the bottom to cut to your desired length. You guys have now reached the end of the pattern. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and got some practice making these clove hitches. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time.